Your easiest first signal, swing right, swing left. Keep your thumb down, because there's also boom up, hold the load. So, you never want to give your crane operator the thumbs up. Give him one of these. Just things can be mistrued, things can be misinterpreted. So keep your thumb down if you can. And everything is from the crane operator's perspective. So if you're facing this way on a radio and you say swing right, it's that way. It's left because you're facing. Usually you don't have to be facing the crane operator. He just has to see you. You're better off standing in between and facing the load, but it doesn't always happen that way. So again, swing right, swing left. The next easiest ones are going to be line up, line down. If you want to slow anything down, really critical, lifts, line up, line down. You want a hand swing. Put a hand in front of it means I go really slow. If you got to move a couple millimeters or something like that, you're going to put a hand there. You're going to tell me on the radio as well. Now, the ones that always confuse tower crane people, boom down and boom up. If you want the piece to go away from the crane, you're booming down. If you look, I don't have anything that resembles a fishing pole. This is the crane line. As you boom it down, it goes out and down. Now, say this is the piece. It goes out and down. If I line up at the same time, it flies horizontally. Yeah. So that is boom down and hold the load. If you do this, the piece should fly relatively horizontally. Usually it takes me a second to match speeds. Yeah, okay, so boom down, hold the load. Goes away from you, or away from me. Everything is from operator perspective. So you say boom down, hold the load, it's gonna go that way. That's where you have to kind of line up the boom. And you're gonna stand perpendicular to it as it's swinging, and you can watch the cables come down, kind of center them on the boom. If you're standing over there, you can plot exactly where it's gonna go. Boom down, hold the load. And if you want to bring something closer to the crane, the exact opposite. Boom up, it'll come up at, the exact same rate as the boom, up and in. Hold the load, flies horizontally. So what usually happens is you'll pick something off the ground, you lift it up a bit, you want to go closer, you'll boom it up. When it gets to the working height, you want to walk with it or hold your tag line so you don't lose your tag line, basically. Then you'll start holding the load at some point. As you're moving it closer, it'll fly horizontally. Get it to where you want it, and then you can swing it in. The biggest thing you guys have to do while moving stuff and while rigging is think ahead and plot your course. A lot of people just pick it up, I'll figure it out on the way. And then they start swinging it around and stop. And then the whole load swings. The less prepared you are, the worse I look. Right. If you have abrupt stops, it's physics. A body in motion stays in motion. That piece keeps going. I stop really fast. It swings way out of plane. Then it swings back and goes like this. Okay, so old cranes used to have dogs, which are so in your lattice friction crane, it's got like a winch with big gears on it. Yeah. And dog just jams into that gear, and even if you take your foot off the brake, it doesn't matter, it's not coming down. So that's where that term comes from. Hydraulic crane's a little different. You just have to not do anything. Dog everything is we're going for coffee. Oh, okay. You're going to be a bit. We're doing something else right now. The pieces where it has to have a nap. Stop is in 3 seconds I'm going to be going again. Right. Stop, okay, now swing because this guy walked by or whatever. Mid-lift, we're still lifting, we're just doing something. Dog everything is you're done. So generally, you guys don't tell me to boom in and boom out because it affects my chart. My boom length determines the capacity of the crane. So the only time you guys would be telling me to boom out, like to extend scope out or scope in, is if it was like a blind situation and you could see that where you're going, I'm not gonna have enough boom for. And then usually what I'll do is get out of the crane and go look, maybe shoot it with a laser and see how much boom I need. If it's critical, if it's not, I'm just gonna stick it out. Like, I change my boom all the time. But you guys generally don't tell me because you don't know what this says.